Okay, so today I'm going to show you guys how to reset the service required light on Land Rover LR4. This is a 2011 LR4, and if you're getting this message when you start the car, it'll pop up on your display. It's going to say service required. I'm going to show you guys how to reset that. Using here is a Schwab tool by Foxwell. I originally bought this for BMW, but I did download some other softwares from Foxwell and loaded them onto this. It's been pretty good with the Land Rover. It's great with the BMW, but go ahead and just plug this into your diagnostic port and put your ignition on. Right, so your diagnostic port on the LR4s is down here in the footwell, and it's basically right under this area right here. I'm gonna try to get underneath here to see if I can show you guys, but you can see the connector right here. So just basically plug straight up in there. Grab my cable and show you guys how it goes on here. It's a little tricky because a lot of them, are facing you. This one, without getting upside down, you just gotta kind of get it in there. And as you can see, we're plugged in. And we'll get into the menu here. Hop back in the vehicle. All right, and as you can see, I got a couple different models on here. BMW, I have VAG for Volkswagens and Audis. So we'll just come down here to Land Rover. We'll get into the system. We'll do automatic selection on the car. I'm gonna go ahead and just turn the ignition on, but not start the vehicle. And we're going to go ahead and enter for automatic selection, and it's going to tell us what it supports, what model years. We're just going to say okay, and it should pop up. It should show us what we got here, and here we are. Land Rover LR3 LR4 shows my engine, shows my model year. Go ahead and select yes. Shut my door so you don't have to hear that door alarm anymore. All right, so it's connecting here. Okay, so once it logs in, we're gonna have a main menu here. As you see, we got features like diagnosis, hot function, service, programming. This particular section that we want to go to is not under service. Service is things like auto brake bleed or release a parking brake, things like that. But on this particular scanner, it's going to be under hot function. And then we're going to go to the oil reset. We're going to go ahead and do the service interval reset. Make sure the key's in position 2, which it is. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to say okay. Key on, ignition off, yes. Ensure our battery is in the approved volumes, okay. This application will reset the oil service counter. This needs to be used when the vehicle has been serviced, okay. Make sure the ignition isn't switched on, okay. And communicating. I'm changing this because I do my own oil changes, and I don't always redo the oil interval on the vehicle itself. I probably changed oil a little bit more than what it calls for from the factory. So all right, we're going to go ahead and we're going to say that that's okay, and then we're going to switch the ignition to off. So we're going to shut the ignition off, and everything is off there. I'm going to go ahead and say okay. And it says back to position 2. Check the instrument cluster display to ensure the service interval countdown mileage message is not present. And then we'll say okay to that. And we're going to come back on here and we're going to start this and see if we get that message again. And as you can see, no message, so we are reset. So we'll go ahead and we'll shut the car off and we'll just start it one more time. Make sure we don't get that message. And as you can see, no service interval message. It is reset. I've yet to find any methods of switching that, using any controls in the car. So if you do have yourself a scanner that has that feature, maybe you'd want to get a scanner that has that feature. Save you some trips into the dealership if you're doing your own oil changes and things like that. Thanks for watching, and like and subscribe. Thanks, guys.